What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. This will be the second full day of owning my new to me E92 M3. So far, absolutely loving this car. I definitely did not expect to enjoy driving this car this much. I've never been a huge Euro guy. I've never owned a Euro. I've driven one E92 M3 in the past and I wasn't super impressed with it. But when you get this car on some nice windy roads, it's insane. It's so fun. It handles so well. Bites the soul.
She does. That bite.
All right, today I want to do a few things on the new M3. I haven't ordered any parts for the car whatsoever, so we don't have anything to install, but I kind of want to go over, show you guys every single issue that the car has. There's not many of them. There's a small handful of problems with the car that we need to address. I do want to get it cleaned up. The wheels are dirty, the paint is disgusting. It does need a full polish, which obviously I don't have time to do all that today, but it'll definitely come in the future. Might pull the wheels off, get the wheels cleaned up, get the barrels of the wheels cleaned up. I want to see what coilover's on the car. Just go through the car, check it out, and see how she is. All right, so the body of the car is pretty decent. There is some light damage down here, not a big deal. The whole front end is clear broad, so all of that right there should come off with the clear bra. It is missing the tow hook cover. Don't mind how dirty this thing is. We just got back from Seattle. She is missing that front tow hook cover, so we'll have to get one of those. I don't see any dents in the car at all. This side is mint. They backed up into a rock, so a little bit of scuffing on the rear bumper. That tow hook cover is popping out as well, and it looks like they backed into something with this side of the bumper as well. So the bumpers, technically, if I want this car perfect, I would respray the bumpers. I'm guessing they had different wheels on the car at one point because there's some chipping going on the quarter panels. Once again, not very noticeable. I'll probably end up touching that up a little bit just so it doesn't get any worse. Other than that, the body of the car is pretty much mint. Inside of the car, I haven't found any issues whatsoever. Not a single problem. Some wear and tear on the floor mat. I'm guessing there's supposed to be a cover right there for that OBD2 port. Those are the only two things I've noticed. The car is throwing a check engine light, which I believe is for some sort of emission stuff. That's what it shows up on the dash as. So I'm actually gonna grab an OBD2 scanner, actually scan it and see what's going on there. And then the TPMS light is on as well, which all the sensors are in the wheels. So I don't know if one wheel or one tire is a little bit low on air. We can figure that out today. If not, I'm guessing one of the sensors is bad or maybe just not programmed to the car, because like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure they had different wheels on there, which means they may have swapped sensors. I don't know, did something weird there. Now I'm aware of the rod bearing issues on the E92 M3s or the E90 M3s. As far as I know, the rod bearings have never been done on this car. I don't know when they go bad, or I haven't done a ton of research on the issue. I'm aware of it, but I'm not like super knowledgeable about the issue. So I don't know what mileage you're supposed to change them at, or if you're just supposed to change them in general. But either way, I think I'm gonna do it on this car. I don't wanna worry about it. I do plan on keeping this car for a while. I have been wanting an M3 for a while, and I feel like this is the perfect M3, so I don't want any crazy issues down the road. I'd rather swap them out now and save the motor versus the bearings completely going out and taking out the entire motor. So that is something I want to do after we get a lift in the shop. And then as far as mods go in the car, I don't even know where to start. Definitely gonna do exhaust. I don't know if we can do like a cat delete and a full cat back without a tune, or if we need a tune. Like I said, I've never had an M3 before. I don't know anything about these cars. I need to do some research there. Supercharger, I don't know which ones are litty, which ones are shitty. It would be sick to supercharge it eventually. Not sure when it's gonna happen, but it'd be fun to make some good power out of a V8. As far as like the body goes, I don't know if I'm gonna wide body it or not. If I got that E93, I would 100% wide body. I already had the wide body kit picked out that I was gonna do on the E93, but being that this is an E92 and it's super, super clean, I'm not sure if I wanna cut it apart yet and do a kit. Drop a comment down below, let me know if you think I should wide body it. The ones that I'm aware of are like the Phantom kit. I know Street Fighter LA makes the kit. Obviously the well-known Liberty Walk kit, which is very expensive, and I think there's a few other ones as well. Definitely put some new wheels on it. I like the competition wheels, but I definitely do want to pick up a different set of wheels for her eventually. There is a ton of junk laying around the car from the previous owner, so let's start out the day by getting all that crap out of here. I do want to pressure wash the engine bay. It's super dirty, super dusty, a little bit oily. We gotta let it cool down for that. Damn, he left his Ray-Bans in here. I don't know if these are real, if they're the reps, but I'll take them. So we just let the car sit for about 2 hours while we tried to organize the new toolbox. I have like 5% of the toolbox full, and it's all my tools. The only things we really have full are that, a little bit right there, that is all empty, that is all empty, and some stuff over there. I think it's safe to say we went a little bit overkill with the box setup, but I know it's gonna last me probably till the day I die. So that'll be pretty sick. Let's go ahead and get this car cleaned up. I really wanna try to get the clear bra off the front end today. I know that sounds weird, but it's super faded and there's dirt all over the edges, just not clean looking whatsoever. What I'll be using is diluted degreaser. This is just super clean. If you guys want to pick some of this up, I'll try and link it down in the description box below. I'm just gonna squirt some of this on there, let it sit for 10-15 minutes, pressure wash it off, and we may have to run through it a few times. As you can see, it looks like it's never been cleaned in its life. Should look a lot better when we're all finished up. We got the engine bay all cleaned up. This is how she looks now. Absolutely beautiful. I'll show you guys later when it's all dried. Next up, we're gonna move on to the wheels. As you can see, they're pretty dang dirty, especially inside the barrel. So we may have to pull them off. I do have this barrel brush right here. I don't know if it's gonna work good enough on these disgusting wheels, but let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's see how good we can get them clean. So we're gonna be using this for the barrels. We have this little detail brush right here for inside the spokes, as well as this big wheel brush here. And we'll be using the same degreaser. I do want to eventually find a really good wheel cleaner. I haven't really done the research yet to find anything solid. So I've been just using degreaser and it seems to work fine. I do feel like a good wheel cleaner would do a better job though. So we just got all the wheels cleaned up. They're definitely not perfect. They're probably 90%. To get them 100%, we'd have to pull them off, which I don't really want to do right now. So let's move on to the exterior, bust out the foam cannon, and get the outside of this thing all cleaned up. You already know Boppy wants to do the inside. So whenever she gets to the shop, she can bang out the inside. Inside's decent. The outside is what was the worst. Look at all of this dirt that came out of the engine bay. That thing was disgusting.
I knew you were gonna be holding a camera. I was just waiting for it. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh, the carbon roof is sick.
All right, so I'm gonna have Jared go drive this car real quick and see how much he likes it, because I love it. Curious to see how it feels over here.
Whoa, that is different.
Right?
That feels so much different than the Evo.
It's way different. You like it?
I love it. My
Alright.
palms are sweaty. I'm like nervous driving.
Go rip these corners. Don't loop out. I don't have insurance on it yet.
Yeah, you'll see me spin out into the trees.
Can you imagine?
Oh my god, these are touchy brakes. Oh yeah, that feels nice.
So beautiful.
Wow, that feels so smooth.
Oh, it actually felt kind of quick there. Sheesh. This car is so fun.
Wow, I love this. Yeah, it's a totally different feeling than the Evo.
All right, we got the car cleaned up. I'm gonna go ahead and scan the check engine light right now, try to figure out what's going on there. On the dash, it just says something about emissions, but I want an actual code to figure out how to fix it.
I want it.
You can have it. I'll trade you for the Evo.
Hell yeah.
It's all O2 sensor. There's 6 codes. There's a ton of different codes going on, but I feel like they're all probably related. So we have 6 codes. First one is P0491, which is a secondary air injection system insufficient, bank 1. I did a little bit of reading on that. I haven't looked into the car at all. I know that's not a big issue, so I can take care of that later. And that is a stored code. It doesn't show as an active code, so it could have been from the past. And then the next 5 codes are all related to every single one is related to bank 2 sensor 1 O2 sensor. Every single one. This car, when you're behind it, this thing stinks so bad. I don't know if it's a BMW thing to smell like ass, but this thing literally smells like rotten eggs. So it kind of makes me feel like maybe there's a slightly plugged cat. And I could see that throwing in an O2 sensor code. Or maybe we each have a bad O2. Either way, I don't see myself running cats on this car for more than like a week or 2. So both these codes, honestly, not all that worried about. I'm gonna go ahead and clear them and drive it and see what ones come back on. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and check all the tire pressures. The TPMS light is on. It does say TPMS inactive, so I don't know if something else is going on, but I figure I'm gonna check it anyway. Maybe it's an easy fix, maybe it's not. First one's at 43-ish, 44 PSI. Seems kind of high, honestly. 37, 37, 38. And that one's at like 39. So for some reason it's saying TPMS is inactive. I'm gonna go online real quick, just do a little bit of research. Maybe we just need to run in and have them reconnected to the car. I'm kind of guessing that's the issue going on. So I did a bit of reading on the forums and looked up the TPMS inactive issue. It shows that a ton of other E92 M3 owners are having that issue as well. And the most common reason for it is dead batteries in the TPMS sensors. So whenever I get a chance, I'm gonna run up to a tire shop, have them scan. When they scan them, they should be able to tell me which one is bad. Swap that one out with the new one and we should be good to go. From here, all I wanna do today is try to get this clear bra off the front of the car. Clear bra is super nice when it's new, but after a few years, I'm guessing this is probably like 5 to 10 years old. Clear bra, it's really, really yellow. So I hope it comes off easy. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Looks like it's coming off pretty easy. Thankfully, not leaving much residue at all. There is a little bit, but honestly not bad. I was worried it was gonna just flake off and not peel off at all like it is, but no, we should be able to get this off in like 20 minutes, get all the clear bra off, and we definitely need to clay mitt the car, which I don't have here. Clay mitt or clay bar, and then eventually do a full polish on this car. Well, it's now almost 3 hours later, and we have all of the clear bra peeled off, but we have a ton of residue to get off. It left a lot more residue on the bumper and the hood versus anything else. The fenders are fine, mirrors are fine, bumper and hood, ton of residue. So I've been trying to get all the residue off. One thing I do want to check out real quick is figure out what coilovers are on the car. Let's go ahead, throw it up on some ramps, pull off a wheel, check them out, see what we got. I am fairly impressed. I pulled off a wheel. Let me show you guys what I found. Never mind, guys. When I pulled the wheel off, I saw the purple and yellow, and I knew they're KWs. I figured it'd be the full coilover setup, which is like a $3,000 setup, but I think they are just like the adjustable lowering spring type of thing that KW offers, which is still like an $800 kit, and it's gonna be plenty for the car for now. In the future, I would want to just upgrade everything all around though, get actual coilovers on the car and get it sitting how we want it. All right, I think it's finally time that we get an actual cold start for the boys on the channel. It's been a minute since I drove the 10. I do need to do some data logging on it tonight, so I'm gonna be taking the 10 home today. Let's get this thing fired up, get it warmed up, and we can head out and enjoy our beautiful Evo 10.